Hi, my name is Donnie Claxton, and I am the owner and publisher of Claxton Creative, located in Dallas, Texas. We're a manufacturer, publisher, builder, and designer of books for the iPad. We can make them for the Nook and Kindle, but our preference and our excitement and our energy goes daily into the development of these new books for the iPad and the iPad mini that's about to come out. Well, I want to talk a little bit about what is a book for the iPad, because most people still have this confusion about what a book is when it relates to the iPad. Because I mean, we've had thousands of years of books now, and people have this idea of what they are in their minds, but when was the last time you had a book that you had 53 videos in, or 2 hours worth of videos in, or 3D animations of a mask from the ancient Maya that's more than almost 1,200 years old? Those are the kind of books that we're making here in Dallas, Texas at Claxton Creative. And those are the things I want to talk to you about in this series that we're put together, designed to really explain what the books for the iPad are all about. Because, I mean, when you think about it, Apple itself is a hardware company. They make hardware. They make computers, they make iPads, they make nano iPods, they make all kinds of cool stuff. And they also come along and they make the software that'll work on these things, but you know, they don't run around promoting Aperture. They don't run around promoting Pages or some of the other software, and they're not doing that either with iBooks Author. And that, as a publisher, that's frustrating the hell out of me at the moment, because there's so much more they could be doing, Apple could be doing to promote books that are made with iBooks Author. In his address the other day when they announced the iPad mini, Tim Cook, who is a fellow Auburn alum, War Eagle, did a great job talking about these books and how exciting they are, but he talked about it for like then and it was gone. And yet there is so much time. I was on a radio station recently in Dallas, and I had 5 minutes to talk, and one of my friends talked about how I had gotten in all my points about what these books are, but I showed the Rio Azul 3D mask, this one right here, that we put together for Dr. Mark Van Stone's book for the iPad. And you know, it's cool. You can do all these kind of things for it. You can even see the ancient glyphs that are on the back side of it by pinching and spreading your fingers and enlarging the image. But I showed them just that one thing in this 179-page book. If you go right next to it, there's an interactive on the chart, and you scrub across it, and it'll change, and so you can actually see what the hieroglyphs are on the back of the mask that's right next to it on the same page. We didn't even get into talking about that kind of thing. We didn't get into talking about the key words that are spread throughout the book, where you can just click on a term, and up pops this glossary. There's a glossary within the book, and you can scroll down and you can read about it. You can even go to the dictionary, or you can go to the glossary index, and then there's more information about the book. You can even see every page where that term appears within the book, just from that one little area that we didn't even get to talk about. So that's some of the things I'm going to do with this series, because I think it's important to really start helping tell the story about what a book is that's made with iBooks Author that appears on the iPad. Because most people I've explained that to think it's something that's just like you could find on a Kindle or a Nook or in a traditional book, but it's not. And that is what this series and why this series is so important. And I want to thank you for watching, and I want to encourage you to keep watching, because there's a lot of good stuff to come.